Hi, I've been chatting to you for the last 12 minutes and didn't realise I hadn't hit the go live button because there's so much to drive here that I pressed all the buttons except the one that says go. So I'm just going to... I'll just try some of this again. Here's a song that I wrote. Hey, if I start in C, I can do that modulation that I missed. It's good. And I see this hat keeps sneaking around that way. I think I want it over there. Now it feels like deja vu because it's all of the things that I said before. That looks like... That's my thumb trying to clean off the... That's better. So that was really... Hello. This sounds like another famous song at the beginning, and I must change one note of that so it doesn't sound like that. But I like the rhythm. So. There's no such thing as a sure thing, no such thing as a safe bet, no such thing as a walk in the park. You'll never see around the corner. That's the way that it ought to be when walking the path of life. There's surprises packed on surprises you'll never know the end. One minute I could be your enemy, next minute I'm a bosom buddy friend. There's no such thing as for certain, no such thing as it's hopeless, no such thing as it just can't be. Life's not for sitting on the shelf. Take a long look at yourself and shake the dust from your shoulder. Every minute you're older, heat up your life before you get colder. No such thing as for certain, no such thing as it's hopeless, no such thing as it just can't be. What? No such thing as it just can't be, no such thing as it's hopeless. See, no such thing as I can't be free, no such thing as it can't change me. Life's not a sure thing you can bet. Life to the fullest. Tonight your life's not over yet. Now, what's that second chord memory? It's not quite right. I'll work on that. Right. Well, what I said to you before when you weren't here was that... I'm going to swap over here. That I'm probably going to do tomorrow's live in my jammies because it's really become so much for me to take in with all the tech stuff and everything that's going on. I think I just need to simplify it right down tomorrow. I've added end credits today, and so I'll just manually pop those on at the end, and I'm saying that out loud so that I remember. Is anybody there? I've got my comments up today, and I could have had them the other day simply by pressing the speech bubble. See, it seems really obvious when you know it. Well, when Andrew came in to tell me that in fact I wasn't live, I was playing you some Mozart because I'd had this up for a little while on my stack of maybes, and it just felt lovely. So let's go back to that. If I have the microphone too high, I can't see all the music. If I have it too low, I hit it with my hands. So I'll see what I can do. Let's go back over here. Hey, I wondered if I could make that bigger so you can see my hands more. Bet I can. Nope, that's just moving it. That's making it bigger. All right, if I put that up there. Yeah, I want to use the green screen with the harp later. Is that going to... Oh, look, I don't have a head now. We better get this right. Hi, darling Lee. How are you? Oh, I went on this huge walk today. Oh, see, it's on the corner of my mouth now, isn't it? I'm going to end up with it just as it was. And I feel pretty incredible, but there's a few extra sore bits, but my hip feels really great. So that is exciting. And now I can start seriously back sort of getting some flexibility in it, now that I've got the strength where it needs to be. It's a mighty walk. Sky high. I used to go, Liana and I used to walk there every night and see the sunset. And it's probably, I don't know, it's almost like 400 metres from our house, but it's straight up. So, yeah. When I came back and told River that I'd done that walk, he's like, that is a huge walk. So he knows it. All right. This is Mozart Variations in A major, Partial 301. 331, that sounds better. Mr. Kerschel, that's better, as an act of love, got all of Mozart's thousands and thousands of compositions and figured out from letters and everything else what order he'd written them in, because Mozart never put work numbers on his work. Most other composers put opus, I'm up to this work or that work. And Mozart never did. And so Kerschel got to it. Kerschel. And so there you go. So when they say Kerschel number 331, perhaps he was in a pandemic and didn't have anything to do and thought he'd put Mozart's compositions in order. I wonder what strange thing you've come up with to do. I hope you've created some new things to get into. I know Melissa's into jigsaw puzzles now, or is trying to. finish there. But it was nice. It was nice to be able to just slow down to Mozart. I was sight reading, by the way. I mean, I haven't played it probably for decades. I used to play it a lot, and the octaves used to be much cleaner than that. My goodness, it's so slow. That was still not clean. The next bit was crossing arms like this, and I thought, oh gosh, after today, after that big long walk, and it keeps clunking around here, I thought, no, I don't think I'll do that. All right, well, thank you for sharing some Mozart with me, and there's a few comments came through with it. I can hear, I played this a long time ago. Did you? Cousin Lee played this a long time ago. Wow. Well, I can honestly say I don't remember ever having heard you play Mozart. That's lovely. That's lovely. All right. Where are we up to? Oh my gosh. Oh no, that's right, because I don't know when I started now. I'm looking at the time going, we're almost finished. No, does this tell me how long? Right. We're just going to go for a little while. I think I will just add 10 minutes to it or something. Okay, I'll do that. I think I was hanging out with you for a long time without hitting the go button before. Let's play green screens. I was going to say green sleeves. Now, if that is right... okay, I think... No, wait a minute. We had to go to that one. And then... Because I want to play the harp in the castle, which seems like a fun thing to do. But I think I can have this going before I bring it down. Stage manager. I haven't actually tried the green screen with the harp and the... Should all work. Oh, I'm at the wrong place. I'm at a beach. That's no good. No, I did that on purpose. Oh, look at the heartstrings making it go funny. Every time I'm at the beach, almost, no, sometimes when I'm at the beach, when I take a water bottle down, which is every time, then when you finish the water bottle, then I fill that up with seawater, because here up on the mountain, the beach is a long way away, and now during lockdown, it's very long way away in time and space. And I put it in a spray bottle. And when you just sort of feel like you desperately need some beach, you spray that around. And if I did that now, looking at that, I think that'd feel pretty great. We do have a longer lead coming so that we can bring the green screen down more. All right, let's pick a castle, because where else would you play a harp? No, I don't know how to... Is that about right? Do I start losing me? I must remember not to wear green, or maybe I should definitely wear green once for... If I go... Wait a minute, which... No, if I go too far that way, can't see me. Okay. Well, that's got enough of the harp in it, hasn't it? That's a bit of fun. Now, if I move this here, that should pick up pretty well what we're doing. You'll hear something. That one. Oh, yes. This was from Riverdance. I fell in love with this song from. I used to play that album a lot. I bet I can find it on, Spotify, iTunes or something. I always say buy my album on iTunes, and then I go to Spotify to listen to everything. So there's got to be some overhaul for musicians. I'm sitting on a bit of my dress. There. Oh, I brought this out for show and tell. The the hat, I was trying to find something that went with the hat, and that's how I went with the dress. But then I thought I've got to bring that out to show you, is that I had some leftover material. This was from back when I was making clothes, which I haven't done for a long time. And I had some of the leftover material, and I thought that I could have matching dress and scarf. But that shows you how much the material's faded from this. It was sort of sun faded. It's this fantastic shot taffeta, embroidered shot taffeta. Seems out of a different part of my life. All right. Please enjoy. Imagine that you're on one of your travels to somewhere, and perhaps the furthest you've gone is Ballarat or Sale, and perhaps you've been one of the lucky people to hop on an aeroplane in your life. And I know that's not everybody. And I forget that sometimes. You know, there are lots of people who haven't been out of Australia, lots and lots of people who haven't been out of Australia, and quite a few people that haven't been out of their state. So enjoy imagining somewhere that you've travelled to. And if you'd like to send me a photo of somewhere that you've travelled to, we can pop it up and I can sing you a song from there. I'll pop it up on the computer. High in the sky, over clouds and rain, every familiar field seems like an old friend, like the leaves in the trees that are blown along, could only be one sweet song home at the heartland. Sing out your songs and ring out your stories and rise. Weave from your dreams those mystical mornings which lead us to binding hearts and minds. As we circle the world of wandering as travelling here and there, leaving beside our care, like the leaves in the trees that are blown along, could only be one sweet song home in the heartland. Sing out your songs and ring out your stories and rise. Weave from your dreams those mystical mornings which lead us to binding hearts and minds. I miss going to harp gigs. It's It's one of the few things in my life where I would come home from work in a far better mood than I left to go to work. You play harp anywhere for, an hour or something. Harp gigs don't tend to be that long. You just can't physically manage it for too long. And it's lovely. I'd come home sort of all dreamy. And it's great. But that will be another time. But we get to do it here. I must remember to play you more harp. And I'll look through my travel photos and find other places to play harp. What do you think? That'd be fun, huh? Let me see if I've got any more. This used to ding. Oh, I know, because I'm doing the sound through a different thing. Whoops. It's just touching any part of the computer. All right. Well, I can't get to the computer under there, so let's do our breathing session with the harp. Breathing in and out. Silent in. Out. In. Out. We spoke last night about the floating ribs. My brain's getting confused between looking at you and looking at the microphone, that's not a very good look, is it? This is more sparkly than that. Okay, Andrew, I promise I won't cover it in tinsel and bejeweled things. It is a little tempting. Floating ribs, right, so that you can feel your lungs expand at the bottom and especially in your back as you breathe. And out. I can smell wax. Looks okay. Breathing in, expand. And out. So nothing up here should move. And if you can hear the air going in, something isn't relaxed. If you can hear, then you're not all relaxed here. Make sure you're not smiling too much here, or sort of using the smiling muscles. Like if you're out of breath, make sure you're not going. That should be with no smile. Ha ha. No. That just practices bad breathing. So let's do a bit of longer breath ins and out. So we'll do 3 in, and then I'll just call it. Breathing in, 2, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Let's do 4s. In, let's do 5s. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, speed we can do 6s if you're ready, and if you're not, just do it in your own time. Ready? In, out, in, out, in, in, breathing normally. Well done, well done. I hope you enjoy that part of each night. I do. It's really good to get your breathing under control during this tricky time where a lot of our tension just gets caught, of course, into the world of breathing. That's a natural reaction to this time. If I put that there, move me back across here. And we'll put a piano back in. No, I can't put the piano back in shot without getting rid of the castle, which is a bit of fun. All right. Well, there's no reason, I think, why I can't say goodbye to you from here. Because why not? It's always good to have a microphone and a grand piano in a castle outdoors in an old ruined castle, I think. I'll be in my jammies tomorrow, and I absolutely invite you to join me in your jammies with a drink of your choice. And I shall just add my titles here manually because whatever I didn't quite do it the way we're meant to. There you go. It's been a great honour to sing with you and be with you this evening, and I look forward to being with you tomorrow at 8 o'clock also, when I'll press the go button. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. I guess this was somebody's home once. Be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. Join me. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. I hope you're relaxing into this time. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Get your hands in the soil. Make sure you walk outside and feel the air and the sunlight on your face. And I'll see you tomorrow night. I love you very much. Good night, Sando. Good night, Melbourne. Good night, Australia. Good night, planet. Stay safe.